Okay, everyone, this is being made on a Sunday. I did post on Facebook I was going to make this video so that I could explain a little bit more what I meant by my post on Facebook, and I am going to do that now. For those of you who don't know me well enough to know, I am definitely woo-woo, new age, um, probably fairies are real. I don't know, I'm not really sure, but along those lines. And I have been getting more so over the past few years, tuning in more and more with the things that many people would mock me for or mock others for because they're not supposed to be real. Um, so, what I'm going to say today is ask you to go over to a channel called Ask the Spirit Guides with a lady named Karen. Ask the Spirit Guides with Karen. She always has a coffee cup. She calls people bedheads because she gets up and talks to people with her hair kind of like mine. I guess we have that in common, only she's got a little headband on. And she is saying what I have to say more succinctly and saying why more succinctly. And she also does things with pendulum. She does things with her spirit guides that are very relatable and very down to earth, and certainly on my vibration. They may be not on your vibration, and if they're not, then they're not. But the reason I felt I had to make this video was because at the end of last week, I started to feel this very strong feeling that I needed to kind of pull back and lay low for about a week. That was what my intuition was telling me. And I wasn't really sure why. It wasn't because things were any more horrible than they had been a few days before. They were pretty horrible a few days before. So why would I suddenly be, oh, I really need to just kind of lay low and not engage very much for the next few days? I wasn't sure why, but I felt I needed to do that. And when I watched Karen's channel, Ask the Spirit Guides, she was having the same feeling, and she was also putting out there a little more succinctly why she was having that feeling. This was the guidance she was getting, and the questions that she was asking had specifically to do with LA, DC, and New York, primarily. I'm sure what all of you know is that the energy out there, you don't need to be psychic or have spirit guides or anything else to know that the energy out there is very volatile right now, and people are very upset. There's a lot of marches, a lot of protests. There's a lot going on, and that energy is building and building, and that's good in a lot of ways. That's good in a lot of ways, but all that free flowing angst and anger and everything can erupt. And my suggestion is that you just go to her channel, take a look at what she has to say, and kind of, strap in, buckle down for this next week or so, and not, especially if you live in LA, DC, or New York, don't be out and about any more than you have to be. I would suggest. Now, if you have very strong feelings in the opposite direction, you feel, no, I need to go to this march and that is what my psychic intuition or what my guides or what my everything is telling me I need to do, then, obviously you need to do what you need to do. But if you've been having any kind of a niggling feeling like maybe this isn't the best time to be confrontational, that time will come, but maybe not right now, especially if you live in LA, DC, or New York. Maybe not right this week. If you've been feeling that way, then I suggest you maybe listen to that intuition. And it doesn't mean you have to be scared, doesn't mean, just be cautious, just be aware. as probably people are always when they live in a big city anyway, but just a little extra caution, a little more awareness this week would be something that I suggest you all do. And that's my woo-woo message for today. Oh, and scarves. Yes, I'm wearing a scarf. My mother was a scarf wearer, and I seem to be turning into my mother more and more. And I did kind of go off scarves when I saw that, Betsy DeVos, was she a big scarf wearer? I kind of went, oh, maybe I won't do scarves. But I didn't want to let her steal my joy. So I am doing scarves nevertheless. All right, everyone. Take care. Have a good week. And talk with you later.